So I think cell biologists have spent the last 50 years incredibly successful investigating how cells work in the context of a very carefully controlled lab environment. And we are just starting to move beyond that to try to understand how cells work in the context of the natural changing environment, but we're doing it too slowly. Because we're not able to keep pace with how quickly the world is changing around us. I think that this is a crisis moment that requires a multidimensional, international, collaborative effort if we're going to have any chance of making an impact while we still have a planet to save. I think it's important to bring people together for a real exchange over a period of at least 2 or 3 days to allow ideas to ferment and for people to really draw on some creative solutions. It's also important to bring people from not only different fields, as you mentioned before, but also different career stages. Because I think in any case, it is really the future generation of scientists that are training now that will actually be in a position to implement any of these solutions that we brainstorm. And so without their participation, the event loses some of its meaning. We would want people from all over the world, especially from the global south, where some of the impacts of climate change are being felt even more acutely than in Europe, for example, or in North America. But we have to start somewhere. And already the research organizations and funding agencies and journals and communities represented here are already very international and diverse, and it's a start.